Hey y'all, for all my returning subscribers, welcome back to Kimmiebeetv. If you're new here, just make sure that you stay tuned because you're really gonna love it here. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, turn on your post notification bell, and like and share this video. Now, previously on the last vlog. Okay, how does it look? It definitely should have been bigger. It definitely should have been bigger. And now I feel like I might want to return it and get the bigger one. Because I just feel like I would like for it to take up more wall space. But also at the same time, this is very cute. Like the plant. Really? Okay. It just needed to expand. Oh my god, it's so soft. This is not. These screw part in the pole feel like they need a little WD-40 on this guy because they real resistant to screwing. You really gotta put your elbows in this. I'm trying to like get a visual, you know. See how I like it. So I'm a little confused right now because this is supposed to be an end table, but this box was real small. They even say end table on the box, but okay, so this is the nightstand that I ordered. I did not expect this box to be this small, but at least the box is heavy. So I feel like that might account for something. But we gonna see. Hold on. See? It went no directions in this. It went no damn directions in this box. Oh. Instructions. So this is from Kimmiebeetv, and this is the Grand Canyon series. This says that it's a bedside table. Guess what? It's gonna be a couch side table today. Okay. So this is Hennessy lemonade and pineapple juice. And yes, it's been one of those days, baby. I need a drink. together. I gotta flip it over. The problem is I can't get this little screw thing in over here. I'm gonna try it one more time. If it don't work, all right. I don't got the patience. All right, so I got these felt pads that helps, you know, slide the shit around. Slide the stuff around without messing up my floors. And these are some old ones that I had already used. So I'm gonna just have to put it on there to kind of help keep it balanced. And let me see. Oh, what's this one? I probably should finish the instructions because in my mind, I was done. Let me make sure. Oh look, there's other stuff that you gotta do. Okay, hold on. Okay. So this has to go in here. I'm gonna assume that this is to hold my phone. But what does this one? What is one? The cords? No, seriously, what is this one? Whatever. So yeah, so there's a little opening right here. It's supposed to be for like the phone and the cords and stuff. Okay, so end table is done. I'm just gonna try to style it real quick. I don't really have, I haven't bought anything. I haven't bought anything to style the end table with. So we're just gonna see what I got already here. Yeah, look at this shit. I just broke my fucking ring light. Another ring light, like, just broke it. What the hell is this? Look at this. It broke off in the damn thing. Just ghetto. I got another ring light upstairs, but I'm not about to go get it. So now that the ring light is broken, I'm just gonna use the tripod. It's not completely useless, but I am pretty pissed off about this because both my ring lights actually were gifts. They were both presents, like Christmas presents from different people. Like, geez. So this is what it's looking like right now. I don't hate it, but I also really don't love it. So this is fine for now until I figure out something else that I want. And then I'll change it. And this is Sugar Blossom Room Spray from At Home. It smells amazing. I don't hate it here. What y'all think? This side or the other side? I don't know. So this has kind of been bothering me a little bit. I don't know if y'all can see the one that's in the back, but I'll break it out some. This one is illuminated way more than this one, even though I just changed the batteries in both of them. I'm going to change this one again because it just looks like it's not working. And I have these on a timer, so they come on every day, probably around like 6 now. They come on every day, probably around 6, and they go off probably around midnight, like between 11 and midnight. So I'm gonna get some new batteries and change it. And batteries are expensive. Like, way too expensive for these damn things to be taking 3 and 4 batteries at a time each. Like, chill out. Chill out. Require 1. 1 battery, maybe 2. 3 is excessive. Alright, bam. Now we illuminate it. And shit, is it still on the timer? Yeah, it's still on the timer. Okay. Now, this one is way brighter than that one. Isn't that just great? Isn't that just great? Let me see. I think this one take double A. Yeah, this one take double A. There we go. This looks good enough for me. Okay, so first, thank you, because the AC just went off. I just got home from work. It's hot. But while I was, driving home to work, I started thinking about some little changes that I wanted to make to my Lack shelf, the IKEA Lack shelf over here. So I am just gonna go ahead and do that, or try it and see what it looks like. If I like it, great. If I don't like it, I'm gonna put it back how it is, because right now really it's just stuff, like a bunch of stuff. A lot of the stuff is the colors of my room, but majority of it is just stuff that I just set over there because for no reason. So yeah, we're gonna come over here. I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like right now. So right now, this is my shelf situation. I'm going to try and make it a little bit more pleasant and, aesthetic and everything. So yeah, let's just see what we can come up with. Okay, so I kind of just got y'all propped up on my, what is this thing called? My dresser, chest of drawers, on the little handheld tripod. So I think I kind of just want to take everything off. I really don't, but I feel like it might be the best way to take everything off. My little salt rock lamp wasn't even plugged up. Ain't been plugged up, that's why. I think I have these. Yeah, so I have these, the K&B up here. They are double-sided taped to the to the shelf, because the shelf is a little wobbly and these things are kind of heavy, so they would just keep falling off. So I taped it. Whatever. So I'll do that last. Y'all, if you didn't know, now you do know. I love me some Chris Brown, okay? All right. Let's get it poppin'. So I got some clutches and some shoes that I'm gonna put up here. Today was my first time wearing these shoes. I'm trying to figure out why the bottom of these look like this. Anyway, so let's see if we can make this cute. And then, so I plan on getting some books. Yeah, some books. I don't have them right now, but what I do have. So I ordered my chair. Today. So the other chair, it should be here Friday? Saturday. It should be here by Saturday. Okay, so I ordered my other chair, so it should be here by Saturday. And I'm thinking that I might want to get like a little table, not a very big one, but like one of the, like probably the smallest freaking little table you can think of. I'm gonna get that and put that right in the middle. And then I'll stick this air purifier on top of that maybe, or a plant or something. I don't know, something. Okay, I just want to say that I like this. This I like. What else? There's like a little bottom shelf. I don't know what I'm looking at now. I mean, I know, but I gotta order it. It's a little statue, a little figurine that I want to put it, but I need to order it. So until then, just put this down here like this. This the Coral Sands room spray from At Home. Best shit smoking. I love this room spray. So yeah, I'm gonna just leave this like this for now. And then when I get my other stuff, I will come back to this. We'll redo this. Okay, so I decided that the little shelf thing that I took out of my room, instead of buying new shelves, I'm actually just gonna put it up here in the bathroom. It's not the correct color, so I'm ordering the contact paper. And once the contact paper get here, then I'll just change the color of the shelf part. Because I'm impatient and I want my stuff done now. So, okay, so this is the little shelf unit thing. And as you can see, it clearly don't attach for real. So, so it looks like this. And once I get the contact paper, I can just take these off, put the contact paper on, and sit it back in this guy like this. So I got my handy dandy push pins, because I use push pins to put up everything, because I'm not paying all these extra fees. Not this time. But it looked good enough. So I am just going to put these little raggedy succulent things up here. I kind of want to put this up here too. But these are for you when you're on the toilet. If I put them all the way up there, how the hell you gonna reach when you're on the toilet? Okay, y'all. So I also wanted to show y'all that I changed the black shoes that were up there to those, and I like those up there better. I also added little stuff like this candle holder that has my name on it. I didn't have nowhere else to put the clock, and I feel like I like having this clock in the room. So I added that back up there, and this from my mom. But the clock not gonna stay here. I just got it there until I can figure out where else I'm gonna put it, and or get the little table that I plan to put right here once I get the other chair. So yeah, that's how it's looking. Turn my salt rock lamp on for good vibes, good energy in here. I feel like this damn AC always come on when I come upstairs to record something. Like, Jesus. I am going to get rid of this. I've had this for a couple of years now. And it no longer goes with what I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna get rid of this one and that one. Although I absolutely love that one. So I might not necessarily throw it away. I might just like put it in storage or something, or put it in one of my closets or something. But I love that one. And so I'm gonna throw these away or get rid of them, take them down. And then what I plan to do for over the bed is to put some framed prints. There go my other ring light, but I use that to do my makeup in the morning. So, I mean, well, not my makeup, because I don't really wear makeup. At least not a lot anymore these days. I do my brows and stuff. That's what I mean by makeup, my brows. So anyway, prints, I'm gonna get some framed prints and put them over the bed. And then I'm going to possibly get something to put like on the sides of the walls, but I didn't want to do that because the tables are not symmetrical, you know, like it's not 2 nightstands and 2 lamps. So I didn't want to get 2, whatever it would be, 2 wall arts or 2 decor pieces to make it like it. To me, it just sounds like it's not going to look right. So I don't know, but whatever. And then over here, once I take this down, I again am going to move this Lack shelf into the middle so that it can be in the middle of the chairs. And then I am going to get some mirrored picture frames, maybe 2, maybe 3, and put them on this wall over here. And then that'll be it. All right, y'all. So apparently I don't like to record outros for any of my videos, but I'm gonna just go ahead and end this vlog here. But if you like what you saw today, then make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, turn on the post notification bell, and leave me a comment. But most importantly, come back for the next vlog. Stay tuned.